put you on a permanent vacation. But what we can do is teach you and help you to learn how to break those triggers, how to disconnect it. Now, how many have had a bad day and reacted by eating a whole bag of chips or a whole quart of ice cream? Okay, half a gallon of ice cream. Gallon of ice cream. All right, now, when these things happen, it's not a single event. There's not a single cause. It's a chain of events that lead up to that. Let me give you an example. In the, let's say, one weekend, you sit down, and you wander around, and you grab a bag of cookies, and you sit down and you eat the whole thing in 15 minutes. Now, that wasn't one single event that occurred. That was a whole series, a chain of events. We have the chain here from some starting point to some ending point. In many cases, what we're talking about is unhealthy habits. But what we're going to talk about, teach you, what we're going to help you learn today is a technique that you can apply to not only healthy eating, but your business and your personal relationships, just about anything. All right, so let's go back and look at the sequence of what really happened. And it all began very innocently by clipping a 50-cent coupon. So you're going through the paper and you see a coupon for 50 cents off your favorite cookies. And you cut out that coupon and you put it in the box. And then a couple of days later, you're getting ready to go shopping and you see that coupon and you go, ooh, I'd like to buy those. So you put that in with your pack and you take it and you go shopping. And you find those favorite cookies and you buy them and you put them in your cart, you bring them home and you put them in the cupboard. And then it's the weekend and it's Saturday afternoon and you're kind of bored and there's nothing to do and what happens? You get hungry. So you go to the cupboard and you grab out that bag of cookies that you bought, that's your favorite cookies. And you eat 2 of them out of the bag. And then you take that bag and you walk over to the living room and you grab the paper and you're sitting down and you're reading through the paper and you pop the cookies as you're reading through the paper and pretty soon, 15 minutes later, you have finished the entire bag of cookies. Anybody done that? Oh yeah. All right. All right. Good.
Chips, whatever.
Whatever the case may be. Bread. Exactly. So there was a whole sequence. And if we can break any chain or any link in that chain, that sequence, that's when we stop. What we're doing is we're uncoupling the undesired reaction to events. All right? We're learning how to awaken our conscious thought process, and we're stopping the automatic condition response. Let me explain. Let's go back and look at those steps. First of all, you click the 50% off coupon. Well, don't plan on buying things that are unhealthy. Don't click that coupon. Then you put it in the box. And you found it when you were starting to make your list. Well, don't put things into that box that are not going to be healthy food. You went to the store and you bought it. Don't shop from a list. Don't impulse shop. Don't buy the cookies. You brought it home and you put it in the cupboard. You put it in the front of the cupboard. All right? Don't put it in the front of the cupboard. Put it in the back. Hide it. Give it to your neighbor. Do anything with it except put it someplace where it's going to tempt you. Then you got bored. You know, didn't have anything to do. Well, have an agenda. Have a schedule of things that will keep you busy, that will help you to focus, help you to be accomplished. You sat there and as you were not really doing anything, you got the urge to eat, you know, it's munchie time. Well, first of all, take 15 minutes. If you're feeling hungry, stop. Take 15 minutes. Get a great big drink of water. Eat something healthy. You went to the cupboard and you grabbed those cookies. Well, if you're going to get up and get out of the house. Walk. Do something, but get away from just your environment where it's going to cause you, give you the opportunity to practice an unhealthy habit. You grabbed the bag of cookies and you sat there and you ate right out of the bag. Well, don't do that. Put one on the plate, put the cookies back, and sit down and eat it slowly. And then you picked it up and you went into the front room and you reading the paper. Well, don't eat while you're distracted. Don't eat in front of the television. Don't eat while you're reading. You want to be able to focus. Think about what you're doing. Again, make conscious decisions. Uncouple that automatic response. Right? So what we're talking about is a technique that's called stop, challenge, and choose. And in this technique, then, you go through the process of evaluating what you're doing. You don't just follow that path. You're not running down that same rut. Let's take an example and apply it to stop, challenge, and choose. You're at a party. You're really nervous, and you're going to eat the entire plate of appetizers. Okay? Ever done that? So, the trigger, the negative feeling that you're having, you're nervous, you're upset, you're sitting in an unhealthy environment. You've got a whole plate of appetizers sitting right in front of you.
All fried.
All fried, exactly. We're not talking about, the shrimp. We're talking about the So, stop. Stop and take a deep breath. Take a minute. Center yourself. You want to work through your emotions a little bit here. Challenge. Suspend the action. Look at why am I feeling this way? And what do I really want my outcome to be? And then choose. Make a healthy choice. You want to optimize your choices. You want to really get a response that's going to give you an alternate behavior. You're not going to follow that same unhealthy behavior. You're going to be aware. So by stop, challenge, and choose, you break the chain that has ultimately led you